Good day, everyone. In this video, we are talking about ending the third 9 weeks and practice modeling. All right, in this presentation, we're going to talk about academics, class setup, assignment types, and how to read word problems. All right, so let's talk about the academics. Um, Truthfully, some of you guys did pass my test. I was very pleased to see it. That means some of you guys, actually did the studying, you prepared yourself, and you was ready to do the thing. Now, what concerned me is the over majority of you guys did not. And how I know you did not, because over that weekend before, which I told you guys during that week, that you need to study over the weekend, I will be posting you things to do over the weekend. And Lord behold, the cahoots that I assigned, the other things I posted, it did not get done. I gave you time in class to, work on it some. Because I told everybody by Thursday that all needs to be done. Most of you guys didn't do it. So that's pretty concerning to be dealing with in terms of academics. So you don't have a whole lot of time to be messing around because if you fail the third 9 weeks, the fourth 9 weeks is going to be difficult to keep up. Difficult. All right? So let me point out some things to you to help you. You guys got to quit leaving things blank on tests. Stop it. It makes no sense how some of you guys leave things blank or you say, I don't know, or you're trying to talk to me directly on the test. That's not going to work. You're not going to pass me doing that. You're not going to pass any other teacher doing that. You gotta stop. Also, in academic dishonesty, I'm amazed with how you guys know me by now, know that I don't stand for academic dishonesty, but yet you want to try me. You want to try to go to Google and look up answers on your Chromebook, knowing full well I see everything that you do on the screen. Or you try to sneak a phone by covering yourself up with your jacket so I can't see what you're doing, but have your head looking down. I mean, come on, man. Why do that? Or have your head down, period. You have sneaking on your phone. After I told you to put your phone on in the container. I don't understand it, but I can't fight with you, nor can I force you. It is what it is at this moment. Stop with that academic dishonesty. Because, people get themselves in some serious trouble doing that. You could get arrested for that if trying to get into some serious professions. That's just like having a rap artist steal another rapper's lyrics. They can't do that. That's all the same. When you're doing academic dishonesty, it is you stealing someone else's work. And the third 9 weeks, even on March 14th. All right. The requirements for passing this 9 weeks. You have to pass your Unit 3 test next week. You have to fix your errors from your test 2. You have to take and score decent on the ACT, which is on March the 11th. And you have to complete your ISL with achievements. And again, the third 9 weeks end on March 14th. Like, you guys got a lot to do in a short time you have it. All right, the class setup. This is what we're going to do for the remainder of the year to get you ready for what's to come next. So, you're still going to have this traditional setup, the quiz bell ringer at the beginning of class, the instruction, the independent practice, the group work, and the review. You're going to have all those things. Now, what's going to change is how we do certain things. So, the new setup, I'm going to model a lesson. It's going to be short. You're going to do your IXL, which for this week and next week is all about unit test and ACT. You're going to do your Kahoot, your unit review, and then your pair writing, because you guys got to learn how to write mathematically. Now, I'm going to walk through and monitor. That's all I'm doing. If I see you not doing something that you're supposed to be doing, I'm going to get you accordingly. All right, so in the classroom, you're going to have, put you in your groups. You're going to have 3 rotations. You know, we're going to be getting our things done. Now, one group is going to probably do IXL. Group is going to do Kahoot maybe, and one's going to fix on pair mistakes. That's how it's going to work. Y'all, please, y'all, put your phones up. You're not allowed to legally have your phones. When you have your phones, you are breaking the law. All right? Y'all argue with me, it doesn't work. So don't waste your time. I love drama. I do. I should be a drama teacher instead of a math teacher, but I like math just a little bit more than drama. But y'all don't do it. No drama. When you absent, you guys still must keep up the work, because I mean, even without having a Chromebook, most of my work could be done on the phone. So I'm not going with no excuses. All right, this is the big project that you guys gonna have in Algebra 2. That's gonna be for the fourth 9 weeks. You have to have a big Algebra 2 portfolio. You're gonna be putting things together for you to prepare for the next math course. Because I mean, when you guys are going to go to advanced math, you have to be prepared. Because when you come to advanced math, you have to have that binder on standby, ready to be a reference point for you. So that means you have to buy a binder. You have to organize your notes. You guys go for the binder. I don't want to hear this, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. You can. If you do it yourself, it's not going to hurt you to spend maybe two, at most $6 on a binder with some dividers. It's not like I'm asking you for paper and pencil. I always supply you with those things. I'm asking for you to get a binder, put things together to get yourself ready for your next math class you're going to be taking. So you can make reference and you can prepare. All right. I want to talk to you guys about word problems because we are still struggling with modeling. And we got to get past that. And you're going to have to. Remember, mathematics is the technique to explain, understand, and manage reality by ciphering, counting, measuring, classifying, ordering, inferring, and modeling the patterns arising in the environment. So, a mathematical model is a mathematical expression, but it's mostly equations that are an abstract representation of the problem. I don't know, I was struggling to talk there for a moment. To understand how to do these word problems, read the problem. We read to get key information, know what is given and what is unknown, and then create your model. Now, this, I'm not gonna lie to you, this is a middle school skill. All right? I'm just teaching you, reteaching you these skills so you can be ready because when you go to your next math class, you have to do it. Now, here's an example of making money. I want you to read this problem. I want you to follow the steps that was just mentioned. So try it out. I'll be back. Right. I'm back. So, what is this problem about when you did your read, your first read? A tour company talking about renting a warehouse, huh? And the fifth coast is 1,200 a month for rent. And then then that's a cost for $5 per box. Okay. So that's going a little bit further than what we needed. I just first need to know what the problem was about, which was just a tour company. So that's cool. Now, when you reread the problem and when you start doing your annotation, which is key for you guys, and y'all should know this from English, what key information can you highlight? The fixed cost was $1,200 a month for rent. And then a variable cost of $5 per box of tours. And then the total cost for the month was, let me change that, that's a little hard to see. Let me find me a good color. I could use a light green. The total cost for the month was 13.15. So 13.15. So $1,315. All right. So I got all my information from my second read. So the first read I knew it was about the or tour company and about the cost that they had to spend. So it was 1,200 for rent, five for the box of tours, and the total cost that they were spending was 1,315. So when I create my model, this is what I get, and that's all you have to do. That was it. So do your first read to identify what's problems about. Your second read, getting that key information, and then start putting the model together. So building that fence. Ooh. So why don't you pause the video and read this problem and do what we just did in the first one? All right, welcome back. So in your first read, when you read the problem, you realize it's about a dude named Corey who trying to build a rectangular area for the dog to run around with. So that's the first one. So when I reread for the details, I realize that it's talking about perimeter. So that's key information. But I know that the length of the rectangle has to be 4 times the width. And then they said the perimeter is 180 feet. So that being said, I can create my model. Again, this is just so to understand perimeter, you just have to remember to draw your sides. Because they said the length of a rectangle is to be 4 times its width. So 4x is the length right here. Well, actually, that's the width I'm working on, my bad. So 4x here, 4x here, because you are dealing with the rectangle. Two sides are always, you know, equal in length. X here and X here. And that total that is going to be 180. So sometimes drawing a picture can help, but if it's dealing with geometry, it makes it work even easier. Alright, now are you guys feeling better about this? About the three reads? Traveler, I want you to read this problem and just do what we've been doing. Pause the video and try it out. Alright, welcome back. So, we know in the first video it's about traveling. From Boston to Cleveland, about baseball. So, and also about siblings, competing with each other over 2 days. So now we got, do our second read. We get information. So we realize what we got was the distance. The distance from where they're going from from Boston to Ohio is going to be 552 miles. So that's what it should equal to. And they said that it's going to travel 2 days. So that's some information to look at. So the first part of the journey will be 100 miles longer than the second part. So I got all the information I need. So with that being said, that's just that. So X represent day 2, and then this 100 plus X is day 1. You can rewrite this if you want to. So if you wanted to do 100 plus X plus X, this is day 1, this is day 2, and that's 552. That's fine too. You can rewrite that because that's, certify those properties of commutative and associativity, if you remember those words. Alright, y'all, that should do it for you. I hope our little short problem of reading word problems should help out.